Our game probably about 6 o'clock. That's north side. It's like an hour and a half, about an hour and 45. It's about an hour and a half away, but we leave out about 2 o'clock because the JV boys a game before us play, so we always get there and watch them.
We're underway in week 14 from the 6.
In north side up there by in Warner Robins.
This drive will start at the 25-yard line.
Yes, ma'am.
25-yard line.
Yes, ma'am. Where's she gonna go?
On first down, Jones. And the throw
She gonna get him by then. That's how she ready to pull out. She gonna get that probably about 6 o'clock.
Leads to 2nd and 10 from the 25.
Yeah, man.
Throwing again, Jones. They'll complete this to Ingram as tight end. And they're able to get this one across the 35. 60 catches for him now on the year. This last one, a first down. The numbers in last week's contest for Ingram, 7 catches, 97 yards.
And what we just saw there was exactly what they need against this defense. Big plays. They were able to pick up a first.
Why'd she say that?
Down on that one.
A big play on the catch and run, covering 34 yards.
Things are looking pretty darn good on this first drive, aren't they? Get right out, set the tone. This time with big pass.
But if the peek behind the curtain that they gave us for their game plan, I don't think that's going to be the last one we see.
I think you're exactly right about that.
2 yards on the carry there. It'll be 2nd down.
26. 2 yards on the pickup. It's 2nd and 8.
On 2nd down, here's a keeper by the QB. Throw caught out wide by Bourne. No gain that time on the completion, and it'll be 3rd down. The defense loves to hang their hat on that, don't they? You get a guy that catches the ball, but you stop him for no gain.
Without a doubt, because they're also used to trying to catch people after the catch, and they miss. And that turns into
lay my butt down in a minute.
so many times. In this case, though, catch was made.
That's all thing you return on me back to the play.
That's the mismatch that you want.
We mad in the
You try and cover your back out of the backfield, out in some open space. But linebackers nowadays, they run like
Nah, I can't see him. Well, you can, but we don't turn it on like that. We just play with your own game.
No touchdown there, but if that first drive is any indication, looks like they're going to have a pretty good day passing the football.
I would say confidence would have to be pretty high after that first drive, able to throw it almost at will. They didn't get the touchdown, but 3 points serves as a nice notice about how this offense is going to move.
They'll try and start this drive in the air. And right away, he lost the football. But Washington looked to get this one back, and indeed they did. They will still have possession. Points 1, 2, and 3 in their defensive game plan was to get to the quarterback and knock the ball free. They did it there. Luckily, offense hangs on to it.
Yeah, that's got to serve as a wake-up call, though, because they can't afford to let the ball go over to the defense and miss opportunities. And I'm not saying it happened here, but you know what a good rule of thumb is when a play like that occurs? You know who usually recovers it? The guy who missed his block and let his quarterback get hit.
Out of the gun now on 3rd down. In the middle of the field, he's got Nelson. And he gets this one just shy of the 40. They'll mark him down at the 39. How about that? They weather the storm of a 3rd and 17 to pick up the first. And the result here, a pickup of 8. Leaves him with 2 to go on 2nd down.
The tackle made at the 40.
The numbers for him from a week ago. 20 carries, 88 yards, and a touchdown.
He's been a huge part of their winning streak because he establishes not just an identity and a tone, but the team relies on it. He takes care of the football, he gains yardage for him, chews up clock, and that's been a big part of why they're winning games lately.
Now a throw here on 2nd down, and that's complete. And they're going to have another first down as the tackle's made at the Giants' 30. 23 yards the pickup there. So the drive takes them into Giants territory now. 1st and 10 at the 30-yard line. Now a shotgun snap as they'll look to throw. And this throw will be intercepted. Picked by Tracy Walker. And now look at him go. 20, 10, and he will bring it back. It's a pick six and a Giants touchdown.
They were in a very good position to come up with a go-ahead score there. A really good drive. Instead, it turns into 6 points going the other way. Psychologically, I don't know what that's going to do to them.
So as a coach, you're looking at that as at least a 10-point swing, right? Because they had the field goal in their back pocket.
They certainly did, and you're right. At least a 10-point swing, maybe more.
Fielded a couple yards into the end zone. And ultimately cannot get this out to the 25-yard line as he's dropped at the 23.
At their own 23-yard line.
The Washington offense at the line and ready to roll. And following the pick six, so they have decent field position of throwing that pick six. We'll see how they attack this drive.
And I think all you say to your guy is, listen, let's just take care of the football a little bit better. Make some better decisions on this drive, and they'll probably help him a little bit with maybe some really high percentage throws early to let him get settled back in.
They told him, they told us, they've got confidence. That's not a problem.
Yeah, not a problem at all. They just want to make sure they get things settled down a little bit for their offense and give their defense a little bit of a chance to rest.
12 yards there and a first down.
1st and 10 at the 35-yard line.
He'll look to throw. Blitz coming, and down he goes. Lorenzo Carter in there to get him, and on the season now, that is 9 sacks for him. Don't need it all back at once, but you figure they're going to need something here. 17 yards to go on 2nd down. Now a man open down the middle of the field. They get 14 back, but it leads now to a 3rd down.
And that was yardage that they needed there after the sack on 1st down. They didn't get all of it back. But now they look at 3rd down as a manageable situation, one that they have a much better chance of picking up.
And that is incomplete.
Intended for
So on 4th down, Washington going to call on Tress Way to punt it away. And he'll get this away into the icy winter air. And a fair catch signaled for and taken just outside the 20-yard line. 10-0 the score after 1 on EA Sports.
Washington, nothing.
Here's Jones throwing on 1st down. Finds his tight end Ingram. And they'll get it all the way up about 5 yards shy of midfield. The catch and run good for 24 yards.
So many times in my career, I've heard coaches talk about completions are one thing. As long as we're there at the catch and we get guys on the ground, we can live with that. But if you're going to give up 10, 12, 15 yards after the catch, then your defense is going to be in a lot of trouble.
A good rally to the football keeps him to only a yard, and it's 2nd down.
So many things have to come together just right for a screen pass to break for big yardage. The blocking, the timing of the pass to the runner, everything has to fit together just right. But on that play, the defense was able to disrupt things and hold it to a short game.
And he's got it across the midfield stripe and into Washington territory.
It's a gain of 6. And it's 3rd down.
They'll try to run for it with Barkley. And he's going to have a first down as he's brought down at the 44-yard line.
The tackle.
3rd down gain of 3 yards, and that'll be enough.
1st down, New York.
A 1st down carry for Barkley. A gain of 3 last play. This time they double it and pick up 6.
That's a really nice job by them picking up the run blitz and detecting it and blocking it and turning it into a nice run. And a lot of times you think if you blitz a running play, you're going to smother it. But a lot of the blitzers, they come in a little bit high. They don't have great leverage, and they're easily blocked and turned to the side.
No, he doesn't have it. Maybe some alligator arms there going over the middle. 3rd down.
yards to go.
From the gun, Jones. And he cannot avoid the pressure as the Washington pass rush gets home. Montez Sweat able to record his 5th sack of the season.
This offensive line has struggled. In fact, when we sat down with the coach, he said it's been in tatters lately. They allowed 6 sacks in their last game. Just gave up another one right there.
In tatters, so it sounds a little bit like this right here.
Exactly. It's like that paper being ripped. And right now, they've got to find a way to get it back together.
Out there set and ready for this next drive, the Washington offense. And it's been a rocky start for them thus far. They had the turnover and then the punt on those first 2 drives.
So there's optimism because they've improved, right? Turnover, you just noted it.
Punt's better than the turnover.
The punt is better on the second one. Now they're hoping to turn it into first downs and hopefully points.
At the 25-yard line.
From the shotgun now, here's an inside give. And he's going to be taken down here with a penalty flag on the field. So a decent gain, but all for naught on the penalty.
It's too bad, isn't it? They were feeling pretty good about it. Only people celebrating, the guys who just gave up that play.
From the shotgun now, here's an inside give. And he'll get this up to the 30-yard line. 11 yards there, first down. There was a little space there, yes, but that was a well-executed run by the rookie.
It was, and he wasn't one of the higher-rated rookie running backs coming out. He was probably on the next tier. But let me tell you something. If he becomes more consistent and continues to have that drive to be one of the best, we'll see more of that in the future.
And he'll be taken down, but not before they work it across midfield.
4 more yards.
That one goes for 24 yards.
First down. First and 10 at the
From the shotgun now, here's an inside give. Another good gain. That's now 35 yards combined on those last 2 plays.
They're making it look easy out there. Another first down. So far on this drive, let me do this little bit of math here. 4 plays, 3 first downs.
That's a pretty good recipe for success. Nelson's got it here right side. And he's going to be taken down with a marker on the field. So let's see about the call. Well, they've already allowed 3 sacks in this first half. Now a holding penalty.
So I think drastic measures had to be taken, right? The regular way was not working. He was getting hit almost every snap, it felt like. They had to try and keep him upright.
And this is taken in at the 5. And he takes it down deep into enemy territory. Big yardage that time for Washington. 41 yards. Washington with their first trip to the red zone thus far. They've got a first and goal just inside the 5. And he's maybe going to get this back to the 4, but that's about all.
All runners count on their eyes to find the gaps and creases, to find open space. There was absolutely none on that one. Totally swallowed.
Looking for McLaurin, and he's got it. Touchdown, Washington. Terry McLaurin, his 14th touchdown now on the year. And Washington able to make this a close game again. The way this one was going, you just got the sense they needed something before half. They've at least got something on the board now. Still trailing, but a good sign.
That takes me back to our preseason tour of NFL camps. You remember we talked with that one coach who said his emphasis this year was scoring in the last 2 minutes of a half, heading into the locker room. This hits it right there. Take that momentum, take that good feeling, and take it to the locker room, regroup, and start over. They got it here.
They did indeed. A lot of football. Full half to be played. As the Giants head back out there, let's take a look at the playoff picture in the NFC. And I tell you, 4 weeks still to go, and everything is wide open, and it's fun.
And I know we always talk about, well, if the playoffs were to begin today, and then we kind of go, okay, but they're not. Let's see how it plays out. Wouldn't it be fun to play with this playoff lineup right now? Because to me, just about anyone can win this whole thing out of this grouping we currently have. And by the time we get there, it may look entirely different.
Looking to throw again on second down. Jones, and that'll be incomplete. Took a pretty good shot as he tried to pull that one in. Couldn't hang on, third down. Operating from the gun, Jones. It's caught. Shepard. And he slips up past the 45 before being tackled. Now the Giants will use the second of their 3 timeouts as they'll stop it with just over 40 seconds to go in the first half. Jones on first down. To Shepard, complete over the middle. And he gets this inside the 35-yard line. He's been a one-man wrecking crew these last couple of plays. This time 18 more and a first down. From the gun, Jones. And he'll get this underneath, dropping it off for Barkley. And inside the 20 before he's brought down. Now a timeout signaled for, and they'll get it with 10 seconds to go before halftime. So even though it's first down, here's the field goal unit on now to try to get 3 before halftime. This one from 35 yards away. The kick by Pinheiro is good. And the lead stretches to 6 here. It's 13-7. So a capper there to a pretty good first half.
And I love the way that they put a chokehold on the clock and pretty much drained everything before they put the field goal on the board as they headed into the half.
Lane opens here. He's past the 30.
First and 10 at their own 32-yard line.
The Washington offense at the line and ready to roll. And from this spot in the field with the clock where it's at, you think we're just going to see a knee and that's it?
And I think in this situation, that's the proper play. But we do know there's some risk takers out there that may want to take one more shot before the clock runs out.
So due to time constraints, we move you forward in today's broadcast to the beginning of the third quarter.
Washington 7.
Washington down on the scoreboard, but they are getting the football first here, and we are back underway on EA Sports. A solid return, pretty good field position. They'll start at the 32. From the 32 now, here's first and 10. They'll start the third quarter here on the ground. And he'll get this up only to about the 33. Credit him with a 1-yard gain there to make it 2nd and 9. Not a whole lot there. The defense was ready, it looked, for that run-pass option.
You get the sense that next time he has that opportunity, he may keep it himself and get to the perimeter. Probably owes his back a little bit of an apology on that one.
A throw over the middle, taken in. And he'll be stopped right at midfield. It's a first down, his 4th catch of the game after having 3 in the first half.
First and 10 at the 50-yard line.
From the midfield stripe, they'll look to throw. Got his man complete over the middle. That's Nelson. This will be stopped about 2 yards shy of the marker. 8-yard gain, 2nd and 2. So they still get the completion even though the blitz was on. But the blitz got there. Does that stay in the mind of the quarterback for the next couple plays?
That's what you're hoping for. That's what you're planning for. It's a little risk reward, right? You're leaving your guys on an island back there in man coverage. But you take the chance that you get to the quarterback, and so he gets completion here. Congratulations. Keep coming at it, and hopefully it pays off by the end of the game that you're starting to get to him while still able to cover on the back end.
And inside the 20 before he's brought down. That good for 19 and a first down. That one definitely helps as they try to push the ball down the field here, trailing early in the third quarter.
And even though they're trailing, not abandoning the running game. People may call it an adjustment. I think it's just much more sticking to what works for you and continuing to have faith in it. And the running game is starting to pay off.
And out of bounds all the way down at the 3. Another nice gain, 16 yards there and a first down again. Just a simple tap pass, but it pays off in a big way.
And sometimes the simple stuff causes the most problems for a defense because there's a breakdown in communication there. When that receiver goes behind the line of scrimmage and it looks like he's going in motion, someone either has to go with him or he has to be passed off to another defender. Somehow they didn't get that communicated well, and it turned into a nice play.
Extra bulk up front for 2nd and inches. 3 tight ends. They'll try to run this one in. And he'll take this into the end zone. Touchdown, Washington. A great play there. His 5th touchdown now on the year. And Washington has tied the ball game with the extra point still to come. And his kick is right through. So that drive goes 8 plays. And the result, a touchdown for Washington. The kickoff team on the field now as they will send this one away. Fielded a couple yards into the end zone. And only able to get this to the 19, so probably should have opted for the touchback. Here's the Giants offense now getting set to start the third quarter. They trail offense, first time to touch the ball in quarter 3, and we'll see what they can do.
And I can't wait to see what they have planned, because some teams script to start a half. Other teams just go, okay, these are the sequence of plays we want to run. These things work well for us. And sometimes they throw in that big chunk play right away.
Shocker.
Try and get after them early and try and create a big play to give themselves some momentum.
See what they have up their sleeve. Gets this out to Saquon Barkley.
Complete to Saquon.
It'll be a pickup of just 2, and they're going to face a third down.
And it's third down.
Operating from the gun, Jones. That's complete. He's got Barkley out of the backfield. That'll make it 4th down after a loss of 1. Well, plays like that, Charles, no doubt, they're just going to continue to fuel this crowd.
And this defense is already playing well, but it also feeds on the energy of that crowd that you're talking about, and that takes them up to another level. Right now, they're playing really loose. They've got the lead, and what a nice stop they just made there behind the line of scrimmage.
A pretty good punt there, but also a nice return of 12 yards. And it will be Washington football now with a 1st and 10. They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. There goes a deep ball, end zone. And that is caught. Touchdown, Washington. Terry McLaurin with touchdown number 15 of the year and 2nd of the game. And Washington is able to stretch their lead.
Sometimes when I see these types of plays executed, I think of basketball. Guys boxing other guys off to go out and get a rebound.
And he got the rebound right there. The defense was really placed well.
Yeah, they were right there. I mean, that's where it's really tough for a defender. When you're in the right spot, you're draped on the guy catching the ball, yet he still comes down with it.
Lions take over 1st and 10 at their own 25-yard line.
Here's the Giant offense now making their way back out onto the field. And they're coming off a 3-and-out, my friend.
Then they've got to look at that play sheet and go to a spot that they haven't gone before. Time to shake things up a little bit to try and get this offense moving.
Okay, so how do you do that? How do you shake things up?
You look at what you called before, realize it hasn't worked.
Go to something else.
And maybe try and find one of those special plays for one of your better players, and maybe try and hit something big and get things going in the excitement area.
Took just one play to move all the way to the 44 as they try again on 1st down. Now Saquon Barkley, and the second wave of tacklers is going to get him as they stop him behind the line. 2 yards the loss, 2nd and 12.
I think it's pretty evident. We can say what a difference a week makes. Last week, he ran pretty much wild, didn't he? Did pretty much what he wanted to do. But this one, they've stopped him cold. That, to me, that's good scouting and even better execution.
Yeah, and they stopped. This is caught inside the 15. And he's a long ways into Washington territory before hitting the turf. A big play there for the Giants. 48 yards. So now following the big play, they've got a 1st and goal all the way down at the 10. They'll try and run for it with Barkley. And the Giants are going to have it 1st and goal as he'll take this down to about the 3. So the ball position now at the 3. Here's 2nd and goal.
8 and 7. Brings up 2nd and goal.
And Barkley will try to punch it in. And he will take it on in for a Giant touchdown.
New York.
Saquon Barkley, his 4th touchdown on the year. And the Giants are a 2-point conversion away from tying this football game. That almost looked too easy, and I think thanks goes to the offensive line. And time finally runs out. He can't get rid of the football, and he's taken down.
They made the decision to go for 2. They didn't get it. They remained down by 2 points. Should they have kicked it there?
3rd quarter, I'm okay with it. Maybe 1st or 2nd, you don't. I don't know. What do you think?
Yeah, again, I keep coming back to I don't like to chase a lot of points. but I also don't know what kicking an extra point being down 1 does for him.
Time again to see Terry McLaurin in the Washington offense. And I know that they've double-teamed him a couple times, but not a ton. Whatever they're doing isn't working. He's up over 100 yards. We'll see how they adjust.
And when they do that, they weaken their defense in other places as well. How many times have we done games where we've seen a guy have a big game like this? But it's usually not by himself, is it? Usually it opens it up for other people to have big games as well.
And he'll give it here to his running back. And he's going to be met at the line of scrimmage and taken down.
He's brought down.
Call it no gain on the play, and it'll be second down. Maybe I'm wrong, but it looked like even if he had opted to keep that, I don't think there was going to be much to gain.
Seemed like it was perfectly defense. And know what they say? Those guys on the other side, they get paid too.
Back now at FedEx Field. It's been a good one so far. Just a 2-point game here as we get set for quarter number 4. Now a handoff here to his running back. And here's another tackle made at the line. So they're converging well on the football now. An important play right here, 3rd and 10.
And I would expect pressure here.
On 3rd down, he'll drop to throw. Now look at this. They get the turnover they needed. It's intercepted. Picked off near the 44. And they'll start with great field position at the 41-yard line. The CD, I know it's just his 2nd year in the league as a quarterback, but that's going to be one when he flips on the tape, he's like, I shouldn't have thrown that ball.
No doubt about it, and his coaching staff will be emphatic about he shouldn't have thrown that ball. But remember,
trying to fit it into Shepard, but it's intercepted. Picked by Kendall Fuller, and he'll take this back all the way up past the 45-yard line. Before we came up to the booth, last thing he said as we were walking off the field, want to play mistake-free football. Well, that just went out the window there with a pick.
And do you remember what you said to me when we were walking?
And he's into the clear. Past the 20. Touchdown, Washington. A big play there. His 2nd touchdown of the afternoon. And Washington going to add on to their lead.
I guess when you look back on it, it was just a matter of time until he popped a big one like that. And, you know, at halftime, you and I discussed it. They had done a nice job on him in the first half. But there were a couple of occasions where it felt like he might wiggle out of traffic and take it to the house. Finally here in the second half, that got done.
Out is the kickoff unit as they run up and send this one away. Taken in at the 3. And he'll take it up past the 25 to the 26-yard line.
At their own 26-yard line.
Back on offense, New York gets set to take over. And the script really is flipped for them. The momentum on the other sideline, and now they have to try and battle back from a 2-score deficit. Throwing Jones. Catch made by Slayton. And he's going to be out of bounds, but not before he takes it inside the 40. The catch and run pays off to the tune of 35 yards.
Oftentimes now, offenses aren't nearly as precise as days gone by. They just tell receivers, find an open patch of grass and let the quarterback find you. And that's exactly what they did on that play. First with the pass through the air. Nice chunk of yardage there. And then addition.
And they're going to get it. He's taken down for a sack back at the 47-yard line. Reuben Foster, what a play by him. That's going to go as a loss of 13. Now that after the sack, it'll be interesting to see what they have planned for 2nd and 23. And that is incomplete. A lot of force bearing down on him there. He could not hang on. It's 3rd down. The Giants on 3rd down. 2 for 5 to this point. This will be 3rd and a mile. From the gun, Jones. Now that'll be tipped and intercepted. Picked off at the 30. And he will bring this all the way back out to midfield.
Partner, we always talk about possessions being at a premium in these games, and now in this situation, throwing an interception here when you have to claw your way back in, that one's going to hurt, and in a big way.
And the coverage terrific there as that's knocked down and incomplete. Was trying to get it to Terry McLaurin, but it's going to be second down.
It's now 2nd and 10.
And to give this time to the tailback. And he is tackled inside the 40, not quite to the 35. A gain of 13, it's a first down. It carries like that. That's how they're going to continue to salt this thing away here, Charles, in the fourth quarter.
Yeah, how about that? A new set of downs. Clock continues to move. No better way to close out a game than to tap those mastodons you have up front and say, guys, keep pounding them. Let's keep the ball, keep their offense on the sidelines, and let's close this one out. There is something to a game plan with trying to keep a defense honest with a guy with that type of speed. You do so. Send him deep. Try to throw some air under it and hope you connect downfield. On that play, they were unsuccessful.
And the coach has decided to throw the red flag. He will challenge this play. Line of scrimmage, again the 37 as they line up 2nd and 10. And he'll give it here to his running back. 9 yards, not quite enough, and they'll be left now with 3rd and 1.
He's tackled at the 29-yard line. A gain of 9 brings up 3rd and 1.
Washington on 3rd down, just 1 for 3 thus far. They need just a yard here. It's 3rd and 1. They'll try to run some clock here as they keep it on the ground. And he's able to pick up the first before he's taken down at the 27. Give him 2 yards on that play, and it'll move the chains. Right back to him on 1st down. Tackle made there by Jabril Peppers. Well, at this stage, that's exactly what you want offensively. Good run on 1st down, stay in bounds, keep that clock rolling.
And look at that play chart that the play caller has in his hands right now. That's what you got to focus in on because that's divided up by sections. And right now, he's looking at that 4-minute offense section. What running plays do we have to bleed down the clock and take care of the football? Right now, they're executing really well.
7th play of the drive upcoming here on 3rd and 6. Now they'll throw here out of the gun. And he finds McLaurin. And he is into the end zone for a Washington touchdown. 23 yards for the touchdown. And Washington able to stretch that lead out even further.
And this is obviously quite a performance. And most of the time when we talk about someone putting a team on their back, I think we're talking about a guy who runs the football. In this case, it's a guy out wide catching it, and he's done exactly that. Truly leading his team right now towards victory.
3 touchdown catches. He's been the headliner. The kickoff unit is out on the field, and they will send this one away. From the 6. And he's up across the 25 and down at the 28.
1st and 10. At their own 28-yard line.
So now Jones and the Giants down by 15. 2:25 remaining. A 4th straight defeat looming on the horizon, barring a comeback here as they've got it with a 1st down. And now the drive starts with a completion out to the right. And down right around the 32-yard line. 4 yards on the pickup. They'll contain him to just 4. 2nd down. 2 minutes left to play in this football game here on EA Sports. So it's Giants football here as we welcome you back. And let's see what they've come up with offensively after having time to talk it over. Throwing again on 2nd down. Jones, open man right side is Ingram. And past the 40 before he's out of bounds. 11 yards there, 1st down.
And the Giants 1st down.
Operating from the gun, Jones. Over the middle, complete. That's Shepard. And he's able to get this one down to the 40-yard line. 17 more yards on that one as they keep the drive rolling. And he's going to get this inside the 30. Another nice gain. That's now 30 yards between those last 2 plays. Open man is born. And he'll be tackled at the 23 after a gain of 3. 3 yards the gain there, second down. Got the connection here to Bourne. They'll get to the line here, but remember, it's also third down. It's got to be so tough having the ball in the middle of the field like that, knowing that a linebacker is just waiting to make a big tackle like we just saw.
No doubt about it, because offense coordinators love to call plays that send receivers into the middle of the field. And linebackers, they want to naturally discourage those plays from being called.
He dumps it off to Barkley. And he's going to be brought down just shy of the 5 at the 6. The Giants going to go ahead and use the first of their timeouts, as they'll stop him with 27 seconds showing on the clock. Ball at the 6 here as they work with a 2nd and 2. From the gun, Jones. And he's going to be taken down, sacked back around the 18-yard line. Now Jones throwing on 3rd and long. And he will bring this one back. It is a pick 6 for a Washington touchdown. And that one will pretty much erase any hopes of a fourth-quarter comeback.
With emphasis, interception, return for touchdown. Door closed, locked, reinforced.
Well, Charles, it's one thing to win. It's another thing to win and put up the amount of points that they did. Boy, were they clicking on offense.
They can't help but feel great about themselves, can they? I mean, what a game to put up that number of points, continually feel like they're moving the ball and things are working and clicking. They think that they can bottle this and carry it with them.
And as an offensive coordinator, you just don't think you can do anything wrong. Whatever you call, run, pass, it's all going to work.
That's called being in the zone.
So for Washington, they move back over 500 at 7 and 6. And they will hit the road next week to take on the Tampa Bay Buccaneers. Meanwhile, for the Giants, any slim hopes they had at a playoff berth gone now as they drop to 4 and 9. And they'll get a chance to redeem themselves next week at home against Jacksonville. Thanks for tuning in, everybody. Alongside Charles Davis, we thank our entire crew. I'm Brandon Gordon. This is the NFL on EA Sports.